Young adult literature is one of the hottest genres around, and the Maze Runner series is one of the most popular of all time.
A New York Times bestselling author of The Maze Runner, James Dashner, is here to talk about his new book, The Eye of Minds, and where he's going to be tonight. How's it going, James?
It's going great.
All right, so
good to be here.
Tell us about the new book, The Eye of Minds.
Yeah, The Eye of Minds, I'm very excited. It was a little bittersweet to leave Maze Runner behind. That was a big part of my life for a few years, but it was heavily inspired by the new book, heavily inspired by two of my favorite movies, The Matrix and Inception.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine those kind of thrown together, it's got a lot of mind-twisty stuff in it.
Well, is it difficult for, the young adults? What age is that, by the way? Is it?
Officially, it's listed as 12 and up, but it's all ages. I mean, I have a lot of adult fans.
Is it difficult to write that type of stuff for that age group?
Not for me. I don't actually think about it. When I sit down, I just write what I think's cool, and I guess maybe my mind is on a teenage level. I don't know, but I don't put a lot of thought into it. I just write it.
What is the Mortality Doctrine series?
It's set in in the future when virtual reality is just extremely advanced, kind of like the Matrix. Mm-hmm. But weird, creepy things are happening to people. They're showing up brain dead in the real world, getting trapped, and the main character, Michael, just gets swept up into it. And it's got a lot of cool twists and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you've got a huge following from The Maze Runner. Is there a lot of pressure to constantly be coming up with trilogies, or to be thinking in that mode now that we've seen a lot of other books be turned into movies and trilogies?
Yeah, they love series, the teenagers, and so my publisher really wanted me to follow up Maze Runner with another series, so I mapped it all out and stuff. But I'm thinking with my next stuff, after this series is done, I'm going to do a couple of standalones, maybe a horror novel or something. I love Stephen King, so we'll see.
So The Maze Runner will be made into a movie for release next September.
Yes.
So what does that feel like to see your work coming to the screen?
It's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, and that includes wife, children, everything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's surreal. It's amazing. I can't quite wrap my mind around it. It's just really cool.
Now, is it the type of deal where you're basically an offhands, producer, or do you actually get to go to the set, get to be involved in the process, picking out the characters?
I was really lucky. Fox wanted me involved, so I gave a lot of feedback on the script. The director and I stayed in constant touch. I went to the set twice. It's just, I met all the actors.
One of the actors is from Teen Wolf on MTV.
Yes, Dylan O'Brien, which when I speak at schools or something, the girls always squeal. It's exactly like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hands up to the mouth. Yeah. Well, so is it weird because we know a lot. I mean, obviously, a lot of movie production companies have to change books in certain ways that they feel to make it appeal to their movie-going audience. You, as the author of the original material, is there ever like a battle to say, let's kind of pull it back to the original thing I was going for?
Yeah, I don't know how I would have reacted if they had changed it drastically, because even from the first script, it was very true to the book. But I love movies, so I think I understood already that you do need to change things. So the things they altered or adjusted were pretty minor, and I agreed with them, actually. I don't really know how I would have reacted because I've been so pleased with what they've done.
Yeah. Well, James, thanks so much for stopping by to spend a little time with us.
It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you.
The new book, Eye of Minds, is out, and you can meet James Dashner tonight at 7 p.m. at Quail Ridge Books and Music in Raleigh.